Like a boss poster.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode, Vet in a Van. Now, this episode, coming back from Cape York, so we're back across the Jardine. So I think Loyalty Beach, then back to Fruitbat Falls, and then from Fruitbat Falls, we hightail it in to check out Gunshot. Spoiler alert, we don't do it. But there's 4 chicken tracks, but anyway, I'll talk about that later. Enjoy.
Yeah.
All right, next stop, Loyalty Beach Campground and Fishing Lodge. Heard good things about this place, so hopefully those good things are true. Looks like we've got a van in front of us as well, so we'll pop in and see what we can see. Vans here. So because we've got 2 of us camped here, now we have to go through the meticulous process of trying to find the exact right configuration for having 2 caravans, which is an extremely technical thing to do. But Tanya is on it,
He
don't
is
you,
level
Tans?
with there, so if you have one wheel there, one wheel here, that'll be flat.
Even do this in 2 goes, Tans, and just go backwards and then go straight down towards that shelter so I can get a clear shot back.
If you just come straight backwards from where you are, then you'll be fine. You got slight left hand down because you're going to run over this tree. Yep, that's good. Now you're going around it. Now straighten up again. Right hand down again. Not too sharp. Hold it straight. No, not too sharp. Bit more left down. You're coming too far to the left. You didn't land where my wheel holes were meant to be. So that's fine. And stop.
We set up camp at Loyalty Beach, but then went straight out to do a bit of exploring because we'd heard of some old World War II crash sites that had to be checked out. So in 1945, this DC-3 behind me set out from Brisbane with 6 souls on board, and they were destined for Papua New Guinea. And unfortunately, it never made it that far. And so this is its final resting place. And you just see the twisted metal and what is left of this aircraft. And unfortunately, all 6 passengers on board lost their lives when this went down. There's a lot of history, World War II history around here, so for the rest of the day that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go around to some of these crash sites and just do a bit of homeschooling for the kids and just look at some of these almost 100-year-old wrecks from the Second World War. The next wreck along the trail around the back of the airport here is the Beaufort, another World War II torpedo bomber with a crew of 3 that's met its end here. And this one, you can tell this was a violent crash. I'll put some pictures in, but you know, the wreckage is actually spread over quite a big area. And you can just think, like, these guys in these planes back in World War II, you're looking, they're just kids, you know, 20-year-olds. And you can see on the midsection here of the Beaufort, the gunning position. And you can't fathom it at 20 years old being a gunner in one of these things. They had some kahunas, I'll tell you what. May not look like much, but this little wreck behind me is a single-seater Curtiss P40E fighter that had 6 wing-mounted 50 cal machine guns and provision for 1 bomb, just a little single-seater. And unfortunately, the last occupant of that single seater at their end, right there. The if you're into your World War II history, the Northern Peninsula Airport up here in Cape York has some fascinating wrecks, but it's also the site of one of World War II's ruses. So at the back of the airport, I'll put some footage in, there are just barrels and barrels and barrels of fuel. And the story goes apparently that these are all empty, and that's why they're all still here. They just had all of these empty barrels here as a decoy for the Japanese bombers, and actually all the real fuel was actually stored underground. And you can see, I think I had the markings on it somewhere down here on this one here, because they're just littered everywhere. You've got USA, AF, and so I'm gonna guess that's United States of America's Air Force, which, you know, when you think that these barrels have just been sitting here for ages, and this is where they'll stay. It's pretty cool.
Depends on the kids sometimes. Yeah.
Why are you drinking air? Why are you drinking air?
Cool.
So all set up here at Loyalty Beach. It's actually a really cool campsite, thank you my dear. And other than the 100 coconuts that the kids seem to have gathered from all over the place, it's Saturday night and Sunday night, sorry. Sunday night is fish and chips night. So we're gonna head down to the bar, mind the wind, grab a quiet frothy and have some fish and chips. If you can hear me, because it's still a bit windy. And for the first time in a while, we actually get a sunset. That'll do for some fish and chips by the beach. That'll do.
Every night she's doing it all right.
It's verdict.
Not bad.
Not bad? That's pretty
I think
good.
they're pushing them through too fast though.
I think we lost the sunset though. But oh, beggars can't be choosers. It's not raining. We'll take it.
Fish.
Chicken. The other chicken.
And I went. What? I'm having. Why are you recording me?
I'm not. Get out of the way. You're in the way of the sunset.
Ow. Like Dad's trying to record the sunset. Me. If you want, you can go stare into the camera.
Out of the way, bro.
Getting my drink.
Alright, so we were going to head out to a little campsite out on the little beach campsite a bit further around, but we've made the conscientious decision, given it's raining again, and the track in looked a bit sketchy, and there was 2 vans and we hadn't gone in there first, so we didn't know what to expect, and it didn't look like you could turn around, and it was really kind of the trifecta of turning us into a really bad day. Anyway, so we've decided we are going to try and find some waterfalls, and that means
Elliot Falls, no.
Elliot Falls, Fruitbat Falls. We're going to go back to the Jardine. We're going to cross the Jardine, and we are going to try and hump it back to Fruitbat Falls, and then spend some time this afternoon chilling in the falls. Well, that's the idea anyway. That's good. See you there.
Is getting on the barge from this side free?
There we go, back onto the Jardine.
Both directions was included in the ticket that we bought.
See, this is your Insta versus reality. Fruit Bat Falls, which is still lovely, by the way. But we're leaving now because well, it's starting to rain. I mean, you get the place to yourself, but Eli, your goggles. Oh, Eli's just sent his goggles over Fruit Bat Falls. Go jump in and get him. Oh God.
Don't, that's the
Are
point.
you behind us or in front of us?
All right, the vans are unhooked and apparently it's about 20 k's into Gunshot for the towards the Old Telegraph Track. So we're there's a free camp. I think I was saying before. There's a free camp just outside the entrance to the ranger station here, and you can just zip in here, and hopefully the track is going to be in pretty reasonable condition. But we will let you know. 28 k's.
Gunshot 7 k's.
No, 7 k's to Gunshot. So the story with poor William James Brown here, who died in 1945,
Yeah, Joseph Brown. So
William Joseph Brown, is he was a maintenance worker on the Old Telegraph Track.
he was using this site to clear the trees and the grass for the horses to get through. And he didn't show up at Bramwell Station, and so they sent some people back to find him, and they found him already dead in his swag and think he had a heart attack.
Oh, poor guy, eh? And that is his legacy. Anyway, 3 k's from Gunshot. Track's pretty good. Send it.
Yeah, beautiful. Got in the hole at the front. Yeah, good.
What do you reckon, Tarns? Head down here, turn around and come back up again?
Yeah, simple. Couple of wombat holes.
The infamous Gunshot, eh? So even there's chicken tracks around the chicken tracks, and even those are like hardly
And this is just the exit.
hardly doable. This is just like the easy exit. The actual, like, we had a guy down here before trying to put a quad bike in there just to get his photo, and he got bogged in the quad bike. I hate to think what you do with the other stuff. Yeah, so it looks like the chicken track of the chicken track is actually not that bad. That's this one here, and like I can actually walk up it. So this, it appears, look out, it appears as though this is the one that everyone takes, which is the far left. And that one's the main chicken track, which I probably wouldn't go down. That's just like a straight drop, but it's nothing of what Gunshot is. What do you reckon, Tarns?
Mudslide.
So this one's of the like 4 or 5 tracks. I think this one's the main chicken track, because there's a main Gunshot, then a chicken track, then a chicken track, and then a chicken track.
Chicken track.
And the 4th track is the one that you probably do.
Oh, the one all the way over there.
Yeah. It's actually not that bad. But this one would just be
You could slide down it
a world of mud.
if you didn't.
Mud. You want to go walk in there?
Done well at scraping down the slide.
And then finally, the infamous Gunshot. Oh, Eli. There's a lot of mud down there. Look at that. That is some kind of hell. And then you just go into whatever that is. Doesn't look like anyone's been down there for a while, but
There's like a pond.
So, if anything, Gunshot is a great mud play pit.
Well, you can try, but if Millie comes down, she won't get back up.
The kids are having fun.
You get down, you ain't coming back up.
Dogs aren't going to do it though.
You need to concentrate on it.
So that was awesome. Just hanging out at Gunshot. We saw, what, four cars, one towing a boat, two towing camper trailers. Not do the actual Gunshot, but just do the chicken track. Look, we could have done it, which I say now we're heading back. I didn't think it was that bad looking, but the reality is I've got a cracked rim on the back, and I've got two
Cracked rim?
cracked rim on the
Our
spare
flat tyre
tyre.
has a cracked rim.
So we don't have a spare, and the only two that I could get last time when we had our tyres down, which I should be watching this track, were the cheap, non-branded ones, which have been all right, but I don't have. I think the tent's not secured properly. There's just a whole, the vehicle's not in peak condition. Let's put it that way. There are lots of excuses, but we saw other people do it, and we had a good look at Gunshot, and I will absolutely be back one day to do the whole telly track because it's on my list of things to do, or our list of things to do. But I don't think it'll be any time soon because I can tell you for a fact we are not taking the bus down here. That is for sure. Anyway, we are now off to, I don't know, somewhere, one of the stations. We'll see.
Yeah. See how far we get.
See how far we get.